Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. 153rd post. If you can believe it, we're going to look at the 1996 film Beavis and Butthead Do America. The reason why is because in my research, I became aware of a 94 article, the year 94, in Vice magazine introducing Al Qaeda. And the article introduced Al Qaeda with an illustration of Beavis and Butthead wearing turbans, flying planes into the World Trade Center buildings. This is Vice magazine. See if you guys can see that, if that shows up there for you. You guys can look this up, Vice magazine, 94. It's an article introducing Al Qaeda. It asked the reader to imagine planes being flown into the World Trade Center, causing them to completely collapse. This is written 7 years before.
Start a car.
Alright, sorry about that, Truth Seeker. So let's check this out, though. Vice magazine. It's also curious because the gematria of Vice is 39. 39 books in the Old Testament, 39 signers on the Declaration of Independence. The only two states to have a gematria of 39 are New York and Arizona. New York and Arizona. Alright, so Vice sums to 39. In the 94 article, Beavis and Butthead are shown flying planes in the World Trade Center in an article that introduces Al Qaeda. In the article, it's talked about as a very small, tiny terrorist network organization that is growing. It's just introducing. So, and also, guys, take notice here. Look at this scene. This is Beavis and Butthead taking off to start their journey. We have the numbers 35. 35 and 53 have been going crazy in our media lately. And the number 41, Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda sums to 41. Just like the acronym USA, just like the word king, just like lock and key. So, this is how it begins.
We're gonna die! We're all gonna die!
Come to my head. Could you, do that thing with my belt again?
Alright, so that's how it begins. From here, we're going to go to the Hoover Dam scene. I want you guys to see how that unfolds. Alright, Truth Seekers, so now we're at the Hoover Dam scene, but before I show it to you, I want to show you some things about this film. So it's called Beavis and Butthead Do America, and it was released in 1996. The gematria of Beavis is 22, the gematria of Butthead is 27. When you add the two together, it sums to 49. The writer and creator of Beavis and Butthead is named Mike Judge. When the name is spelled that way with gematria, it also sums to 49. The fact that the movie came out in the year 96 is curious because the 3 degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry are 31, 32, 33. If you add those 3 numbers together, it sums to 96. The word knowledge equals 96. So does the word Freemason. And with the reduced method, Freemason sums to 42. The title of the film is Beavis and Butthead Do America. The phrase Do America produces the gematria of 42 and 69. So 49, you guys, that's the number of revelation. We're coming up on Super Bowl 49. Right now, the leader of ISIS, his name is, oh boy, al-Baghdadi. Al-Baghdadi, it sounds ridiculous. It sums to 49. Did you guys know the president of Iraq is named Jalal Talabani? It sums to 33. Jalal Talabani. Do either of those names sound real to you? Al-Baghdadi, Jalal Talabani. Also, I wanted to point out that the word Armageddon sums to 82, and this film runs 82 minutes. If you watch it, you'll notice the credits begin at an hour and 16 minutes. At the 76th minute, the film ends. 76 is another important number to these Masons. That's when the film ends, and then the final 6 minutes are just credits. So also in this film, before we see the scene, you guys, we just had the plane scene. He ends up in the cockpit and nearly causes the plane to crash. Now we're about to witness the Hoover Dam destruction. I just want to point out that the Hoover Dam cost $49 million to build in history. Remember the number of Revelation. We're coming up on Super Bowl 49 in Arizona that will be close to the Hoover Dam. In this scene, you're going to see that Beavis and Butthead think they're in Washington, and it's going to be real clear. They're going to keep saying it. The old lady in the movie has to keep reminding them this isn't Washington. But the whole time they're at the Hoover Dam, they think they're in Washington. Why is that curious? Because Washington happens to be the only state out of 50 states that has a gematria of 49, matching up with these 49 connections with Hoover Dam and the movie itself. And again, we're coming up on Super Bowl 49. It should be noted that in the movie they also try to travel to Seattle. Seattle's located on the 47th parallel. Its most famous landmark, the Space Needle, has a restaurant that spins. It does a full rotation every 47 minutes. The word time in gematria sums to 47. Hoover Dam in gematria sums to 47. Seattle's on the 47th parallel. So, knowing all that, guys, let's just watch how this scene unfolds. If Beavis and Butthead's not your thing, I can't blame you. But we're watching this for information purposes.
We're in Washington.
Yeah, we're gonna score now. Actually, son, we're at the Hoover Dam.
No. We're in Washington! Yeah. We're gonna score now!
Over 40,000 tons of concrete were used in the construction of the Hoover Dam. From top to bottom, the dam is 51 stories. It has a map.
Did you just hear that? 51 stories. Remember, the word conspiracy sums to 51. Area 51? Think about it. Conspiracy area.
It has a maximum capacity for generating 2.074 megawatts of electricity. But on the average,
2.074 megawatts. And the other thing you guys aren't going to see, his badge, it says Steven spelled with a V. Steven spelled with a V sums to 22. With a PH, it sums to 33. The thing about 22 is Revelation, the final book of the Bible that sums to 49. It is made up of 22 books itself, 22 books in Revelation.
it generates about 25% of that.
I'll be damned.
Now, can anybody tell me how much energy it takes to power Las Vegas?
Yeah, I just have a question. Is this a goddamn? Goddamn, yeah.
If you follow.
Now that might be more than a joke there. Is this a goddamn? If you write out goddamn and do the gematria, it sums to 44, like the word kill. We'll find out if it's a goddamn pretty soon, I think.
Me this way.
This is dumb. Let's go find that chick.
Yeah, enough of this crap. Whoa, check out Butthead TV.
Cool.
I gotta hit the head. Can you get me some coffee? All right. Talk to me, Bork.
Chief, we found a witness that says he saw two teenagers leaving Dallas's room shortly before we arrived.
Did you give him a full cavity search?
The witness?
Yes, you can never be too careful, Bork.
Well, sir, I didn't really think it was necessary. You see, we have a picture of them from the elevator security cam. Here, have a look.
What the hell?
They look like a couple of kids, Chief.
Bork, don't you realize what kids today are capable of? Don't you read the papers? What the...
Damn. All they have are these shows about water.
Yeah, really. They need some shows about fire.
What are you doing, Beavis?
Something's wrong with my butt.
Your butt sucks.
Hey, how come there's no sound?
I'll fix it.
Yeah, there you go. Louder.
Masturbation?
You know, I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any better than this. This here is God's country. Unspoiled and
I think I found the remote.
What the hell's going on?
I swear, that's all I know. They got on the tour bus. It was probably heading west. Please, I'm gonna kill him.
Novel's boring. Just the same thing over and over again. Wait a minute. We can't leave Washington till we find that chick.
Oh, we're a long way from Washington, Bob. This is the Hoover Dam.
So there it is, you guys. One more reference to Washington and her saying, no, this is the Hoover Dam. Also, thinking about Super Bowls, last year's Super Bowl was won by the team from Washington, from Seattle, Washington. This year's Super Bowl will be in Arizona near the Hoover Dam. There's also some 33 connections here. Last year's Super Bowl was the first ever Super Bowl played on the 33rd day of the year, February 2nd. It was the first Super Bowl hosted by 2 states, New Jersey and New York. That happens to be the 3rd and 11th state, 311. And it was won by the team, the only team with a 33 gematria in the NFL, the Seattle Seahawks. So just add this up as one more piece of evidence of what we can expect, you guys. The more I find, the more convinced I am that Super Bowl 49 is doomed. So if you know anyone who's in that region or going to be there, you should let them know. It could be a fateful event. All right, until next time, Truth Seekers.